Great morning, great afternoon, great evening, good night, depending where you are in the world. It's nighttime for me here. April 12th. I did a video earlier, but I'm doing another one. I'm about to take this thing to another level, you all. So um, today, I had been, well, as of yesterday, I had been drinking for 27 days straight. Okay, and I work 4 days. I was working 4 days out of the week due to drinking. I got fired for drinking on the job, and I can't even say, I didn't even get caught, but everybody suspected it. But I got tired that the alcohol just kind of hit me from the night before, from that day, and I stopped waiting tables, and I took a sleep. I went to took a nap on break. Allegedly, one of the cooks tried to wake me up, but I was out of it, right? And those are the dangers of alcohol for me. On this last bender of 27 days, I got a new place. I moved into a new place. I'm so grateful for that because I was in the hood, the trenches. I mean, the drugs and the alcohol were handed to me when I came outside, and I didn't have to take them, but 7 times out of 10, I would. So the good news is I'm gonna get a new job. I've got some money, and I need to file my taxes. Right? Look, I'm gonna wait until the last minute to file my taxes because when you're on a bender, when I'm on a bender, everything goes out of the window, and it's tough. That first 24 hours, I get it. It is tough, and it wasn't horrible. I've had it bad for 4 or 5 days, but I woke up. I drink some dehydration relief stuff. So you want to drink water, but this stuff is actually, you can get this one. Pedialyte makes one. I also had some Pedialyte, um, and it just relieves the symptoms of when you're going through withdrawals, withdrawals is simply your body is detoxing the alcohol, metabolizing it, if you will, getting it out of the system. It hurts. It hurts. And there's only one thing that's going to, two things that'll ease the pain. One is more alcohol. Two is to go through it. So today I woke up, I drank prune juice, right? Sucks. I hate drinking prune juice because you know what it's going to do to you, you know? You're going to be going to the bathroom every 15 minutes for like 4 hours, you know? But I know that prune juice will get my digestive system back working. You know what I mean? um, 27 days of drinking, and then I don't know. It was like in the last 3 days from Easter to like April 3rd. I was on a nasty. The end of the bender was really bad. Drinking a lot, not hydrating myself properly, not eating properly. So now it's really gonna kind of shut my system down. I think that's why I fell asleep at work. But like I said, this is my responsibility. And I'm gonna share this story to the max because imagine if you had a problem like you smoking cigarettes and the doctor said you gotta stop smoking or you gonna die, or you are obese and the doctor said, listen, you got to clean up your diet, you got to get in the gym, or you gonna die. If I don't stop drinking alcohol, y'all, I don't even want to be here. I'm not claiming that I would commit suicide or nothing like that, but I'm telling you, I would be miserable and depressed. And alcohol is not a stimulant; it is a depressant. So if you want to be depressed, drink a lot of alcohol. Yeah, in the beginning you're gonna feel that stimulant, the stimulant effect of it, that euphoria, right? Because it's putting dopamine in your brain, giving it a crazy rush. But then you're gonna build a tolerance. So tonight, I was glad about 24 hours because it's a big deal. That first 72 hours, depending how bad you're feeling, is a big deal. But anyway, I was drinking a lot of water with dehydration relief in it. The drip drop dehydration relief. It hydrates you faster. I was drinking water, um, Pedialyte, a little bit of Gatorade. I mean, I'm drinking everything, you all. I talked about it in the video this morning, right? I even got some avocados. They were so um, fresh though. They were hard. I had to throw one away. But anyway, I ate salad and I ate chicken. I ate a Caesar salad. It was a family size bag, so I was able to get enough for two, get two portions out of it. And the first one, I didn't put any protein on it, but I'm just picking it, and I'm eating it like a bird. I mean, coming back, and the fact that I have made this a part of my lifestyle amazes me. But again, there's another project I'm working on where I've got to go heal my childhood wounds. I've got to get right with my spiritual work, you know, um, because this is literally a self suicide, a slow self suicide. Getting fired from jobs, losing relationships. You know, that's the worst part about not going back and healing that. And then on top of that, we're putting the alcohol. I have lost so many amazing relationships. And the ones that I was able to hang on to, it's like, you know how like somebody stabbed you in the back, you forgive them, but you kind of like always remember they stabbed you in the back or did something very foolish that affected them in a way that was like stabbing them in the back. You know, once I was living with my aunt, and she had a tenant upstairs named Tiffany, and Tiffany's cool, but me and Tiffany started drinking some Patron, and I know I was on BS, and then I tried to get Tiffany to like, you know, show me her body when I heard, show me her breast. You know, and she was just like, "What the heck? This party's over. You like my nephew too. You know what I'm saying?" And I guess I got a little aggressive about it, like, come on," you know, like tugging at her shirt, like, "I'm not your blood nephew. I'm not your nephew," you know. And Tiffany was so hurt about that, you know, and offended. And then yeah, she told my aunt, and my aunt, she coming back from Jamaica, she coming back from somewhere, you know, from the airport, and it's like I gotta come home to this. I'm finally home from where I've been, and I got a million stories like this. But when I'm sober, everybody loves me, and I love me better. But listen. I don't smoke. I don't do nothing. I don't even. I had a girl over the other day, and she wanted to sleep together, and I didn't even want to do it. You know, it's like it's too random. I don't know you like that. You know what I'm saying? You cool, but we're not about to do that. But alcohol, oh man, 27 days of drinking anywhere from 500 milliliters to 1.5 liters in a day. A day. So look, New Year's Eve. I said I'm done drinking, right? I've been saying I'm done drinking for years now, years. But I use the method called willpower, right? I'm gonna muscle it through. And that works for so long. It might work for 1 month, it might work for 6 months. Right? One time I used the willpower method when my high school sweetheart left me, and I could tell like she was still physically in my life, but the mentally and she wasn't there. I could tell you some stories that'd be too much information, but I'm like, bro, she's not here. She used to, you know what I mean, be really into me and want to make out. Now she just kind of like, you know what I mean? She doing stuff she not normally doing, like going out without me and not coming over to my house, going home at the end. I'm like, this is not like her. She's done, bro, and she been begging you for 4 years. And my father always told me, son, first the mind go, then the body follows. But I used the willpower method for 10 months. I went to AA every day for 90 days. Two times I went to 3 meetings in a day, right? But I don't subscribe to that, even though I got this 24-hour coin. I don't subscribe to the everything in the AA method either. I'm not hating on them, you know. Shout out Bill and the community there. If you need some support, man, and some people who understand, man, the community is excellent. But some of the philosophies of I am an alcoholic, I am powerless, you know, you are a human being. You are the highest form of creation on here. You speak the things into existence. So that you know that power is a little. But Annie Grace has this method where she teaches you how to ultimately reprogram your subconscious mind not to have the desire for alcohol, right? I think she says where there is no desire, there is no temptation. I remember when I was 16 and I was playing high school football and I wanted to get a scholarship and play Big Ten football. All right, I played for the best school in the state. To this day, Mount Carmel has the #1 championship. Small little Catholic school on the south side, playing with the biggest schools in the state, and we still got the most championships. I played for them for 2 years. We didn't drink. We didn't play that. Now we was in Southside Chicago, so we was doing some other things that we got firearms and stuff like that. Life has just been real, man. But I moved to the suburbs. I was able to put the firearms down. Like, okay, cool. We ain't got to worry about, what I'm saying, need to have a pistol on us. But now I guess what they doing a lot in the suburbs, drinking and smoking. And that's why I started to drink and smoke. But Annie's, my point in saying that was, as when I first got to Hoffman, hey, hey man, you smoke? Do I smoke? Boy, I'm going to play Big Ten football. I'm not no Allen Iverson type of athlete, man. I'm not about to be out here using and going to practice hard and ain't came to practice. And I'm not Iverson. If I do that, I'm going to be on the bench. I'm not that good. I got to show up. After you ask that, oh, you don't smoke, you kind of weird. Oh, let's have a drink then. Boy, I just told you I don't smoke. Now you offer me something even crazier, some alcohol? Oh, I can't kick it with you, bro. Shortly thereafter, that same dude got me high. But listen, right, who you hanging around? But I don't want to get into too off topic because I'm freestyling this right now, and I'm gonna get better with this. I can't wait till 6 months, a year from now, and going back and looking at my old content. That's been a dream of mine. Plus, this is valuable content for me, y'all. But Annie Grace teaches you how to go back to that place where you don't desire it. Okay, I was around girls, they getting drunk. I'm looking at them like, drink, baby, drink. Cause I know you finna be all, hey Jerome, hey Romeo. Yeah, yeah. Come on, man. Come on. I got my mama car. And she not home tonight. Let's go hang out at my place. But I wasn't drinking with them. So that's ultimately what Annie teaches. It wasn't until I started to drink and reprogram my conscious mind. And no, I didn't start off drinking a liter of alcohol a day. 3 shots used to get me blasted. Blasted. But that's what we're going to talk about in this alcohol experiment. Because look, I started drinking with a dude named Lokes. That's his nickname. I'll just say Lokes. On New Year's Eve 2017, bringing in 2007, bringing in 2008. New Year's Eve. Yeah. And even that night, I overdid it. Oh man, this is good. I'm 13. 3 shots. I'm blasted. I ended up taking 13 shots that night. I mean, don't get me wrong. We was going from like 7 all the way to like 2 in the morning, and I was working at AMC Theaters at the time. I went to work like I ain't never felt like this before. I don't want to feel like this. That was fun, but oh my God, gee, I can't think. I can't. I was never in control, even though the alcohol use disorder took time to develop. So this past New Year's Eve, I said it's 16 years to date, 16, 17, whatever the number is, right? From '07 to 24. I'm done. I'm good. Right? Like I'm saying right now, I'm good. And I didn't drink again until the 6th. What sparked that? I went to the casino. That's another thing, right? I'm not drinking, but I'm gambling. Yes, you can win money gambling. You can also lose money gambling. In the casino, they not gonna give a damn. They gonna keep going. So it's called what my coach, one of my coaches, Dr. J, will call a whack-a-mole. Okay, wham! You hit the alcohol, but you haven't addressed that underlying issue. Boom! Now something else pop up. Okay, so I'm about to attack this thing simultaneously for my life. I just lost a job, big deal. I'm making an excuse right now. I'll talk about that later. But the job was kind of driving me crazy anyway. At this point, I will take a minimum wage job, manage my money well, because that's a problem. I'm just like my mom. My mom make $100,000 a year. Mom, can I get some money? I ain't got nothing. What you mean you ain't got nothing? You always at work. I'll never get to be with you because you always at work and you ain't got no money. You make 100,000. What you do with your money? I manage money horribly, right? And I don't track it. So then at the end of the month, I'm like, dang, bro, right? And I just think, oh, I'm gonna go make some more, right? A old school with the Bel Air Country Club told me, no, that money's gone. You talking about go make some more? That money's gone, son. Yeah, you'll go make some more, but that money's gone. Understand that. So what I'm saying is I was in the green. As far as alcohol goes, in the green, in the green. My money stacking good. I didn't miss not one shift for work. I didn't miss not one donor. I donate plasma too. I keep just multiple streams of income. You hear me? And I'm legit. I'm all the way legit. I'm not in the streets at all. You hear me? Um, Boom. Donate plasma. I get to drinking. I go to donate plasma. My temperature too high. Right? The alcohol got my body hot. I'm sweating and whoosh, sweating out my scalp like I'm exercising. They your temperature too high. And then if I get past the temperature, they do the blood pressure thing. Your blood pressure too high. Can't donate today. Slowing down what I got going on for my vision. Getting fired, slowing down what I got going on for my vision. But listen, I got something planned. Well, it's okay that I lost that job. I was a server. It was very taxing on me. I'm about to go get a job at a gym. I'm cool with that. Planet Fitness. It's around the corner from my house. That's a big plus. Going to America's Diner, it was 90 minutes one way, each way, and that's if it's fast. It could take up to 2 hours. So when I got a days where I gotta get up at 6, be out the door, not get up, be out the door at 6 to get to work at 8. I work until 4 or 5. I go donate the plasma. Now it's 6 o'clock. Now I got another hour. It was long. So then, okay, I'm jumping all over the place. Follow me, y'all. And I'm going to keep, repetition is how you get better at something, right? Like practice. I learned that from Coach Frank. We practice a lot. So from February 6th, I went on a bender all the way to March 8th. That's 31 days, y'all. Since I've been doing this alcohol experiment, right? It's been 353 days. No more red. I'm good. I'm not getting fired. I like to have a job. I don't give a dang how much money I had in the bank. I would like to have a job. You get up, you have something to do, you socialize with people, and give you something to do, man. When you ain't got no job or no business, you got too much time on your hands. So that was the longest I went on a red bender. Now I just told y'all the last one I did, previous to that. So okay, look. February 6th was bad. I went from February 6th, I drank all the way to March 8th. From March 9th to March 14th, I didn't drink. And then from March 14th to yesterday, April 11th, I went on 27 days. I've since February, since February 6th, I have been drinking every day outside 6 days. And no, it's not because I'm an alcoholic. That's what Annie teaches. Alcoholism is a phrase they make up to kind of play with your mind. You got 6 kids over there drinking. One of them started to use. His daddy died when he was 2 years old or whatever. He never knew his mom, so he kind of progressing. He descending a little faster than the rest of his friends who ain't had trauma, right? But his friends they still better be careful. Maybe they have a divorce or family member died later in life and it go bad. I never want to touch it again. Spontaneous sobriety. That's another thing Annie say. I know I fell down a bunch of times. If you struggle with this, you probably gonna fall down a bunch of times. But you can do it. I know people who've done it. My uncle did it. Bringing in 2017, right? It's 16, going into 17. My big cousin, we have enough booze, hookah, and weed in the house to start a whole lounge, man. And my uncle, who used to be a heavy drinker. I mean, my uncle's so drunk, he got his 14-year-old son driving them home 50 miles from the south side in Roseland all the way back out to Hoffman. Now I know a 14-year-old could drive, but dang, that's a little reckless. And I asked him, I said, how you stop? He said, Snoop, that's my nickname. I got sick and tired of being sick and tired, and I never did it again. Spontaneous sobriety. Annie Grace's father, spontaneous sobriety. So what am I going to do differently, y'all? Okay? I am going into this channel, I'm going to grow it by sharing my story, sharing what I've done, what I've experienced, and what I know. But this thing right here, you have to attack it like a cancer. One thing I was doing is, I would go watch a video from Annie. I'll go watch a few of her YouTube videos. I'll pick up the book and, read it. But I was treating it like a hobby. For the next year, every single day, I'm gonna read her material, study from her material. You feel me? At least 10 to 30 minutes a day, maybe sometimes more, but at least 10, 15 minutes a day, and just marinate on it. That's all I gotta do is look at this damn thing, and it remind me I like being in the green. And isn't it amazing how you don't see it like, I look at it and I'm like, it's crazy that it's not like green, red, 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 green, green, red, green, green, red, green, like a Christmas tree or something. It's like you either red or you either green. And he says that there is no moderation. So when you go have a drink, you trick yourself to have a drink, you really you going back in the trap and you telling your subconscious mind that it's okay. You're not eliminating that desire. That's all it is. Red, green, red, green, red, green. I almost got fired in September. I pulled a sexual harassment move in November. Like, you know what I'm saying? The girls didn't tell on me because they be flirting with me too, you know what I'm saying? But they don't mean you could just go, maybe it's a setup. Mind you, I don't even like this girl, but I come into work and I'm high off alcohol and, she kind of got a low-cut shirt on today. I'm pressing up on her. I ain't almost get fired for that, but still, I wake up the next day like, bro, you can't be doing that. She got a whole baby daddy that's loco. You hear me? This man's so crazy. He 47, he 36 or something. She 21. They have a baby. He said, I had a baby, but I ain't gonna be there. The baby come anyway. He said, I'll kill that baby. And you talking to this girl? And he used to work at the job. I never worked with him, but they said, yeah, man, dude really like that. That ain't the type of girl, even if I was like seriously injured, that I won't be talking to. Baby daddy problems. Not about to be mine. But listen, Annie Grace got the sauce. Today, even though I was lethargic and just can't focus and just hurting. When that alcohol coming up out your body, I'm telling you, Pastor says demons in them bottles. Guys, I have played football, I have ran track, I have exercised intensely. Ain't no feeling like that feeling. I think that's why alcohol creates a thirst for itself, because to avoid that feeling, you can go drink again. It'll go away until it's time to come down. So you just gonna be on a treadmill with just no end in sight. Train with no brakes. I'm sick of this crap. And I want things in my life. Do you understand me? And I could easily get them if I master this. So it went way longer than I anticipated, y'all. But y'all know once I get going, especially on them rants, I just get going, man. Look at that. I'm all in the green. January didn't drink. First 5 days of February didn't drink. Not missing work. Paper stacking up. You feel me? I got paper stacking up. Money over here, money over there, money over there. It's like, okay, baby, let's go. And I'm taking care of myself. I'm making my appointments. I'm showing up to my appointments. My self-care on point. I'm not passed out drunk. Didn't get in the shower. It's BS. But again, I have some crazy childhood things. I mean, I listen, I know that was worse, but listen, let's not make excuses. We all go through what we go through. And what I went through, it was, on a child, it was pretty lethal. It was pretty lethal for the things that took place in my family to happen to a child. And I know that's 100% why I turned to alcohol, because I'm going to close out with this. I'm going to try, y'all. It is a hell of a painkiller. And in the 30s or 40s, I can't remember well, this is when I studied my stuff, they used to use it for anesthesia. That's how much of a painkiller it is. Think about people who fell down a flight of stairs and didn't die, maybe because they was drunk. If they were sober, they probably would have died, right? It's a hell of a painkiller, and all I was trying to do was numb that pain. But like Dr. Judy said, Dr. WTF, with the Freud, you have to go heal that hole in your soul, or you're gonna continue to implode. Right? Me, I hurt myself. My mother, she wasn't just like an evil person. She had a rough childhood, and she chose to explode on people. You hear me? Maybe you got a little bit of both going on. I never did. I always hurt myself, feeling unworthy, feeling this. But that's another topic, y'all. But I'm telling you, every single day for the next year, I'm studying from this material, and I'm gonna start following with it. And when she drop her program, I'm gonna become a certified This Naked Mind coach as well, and help people gain freedom from alcohol. I've been through it. I had a 15, 16, I don't know. It was like 17 years run. I never really counted the first 2 years, because the first 2 years I wasn't abusing. Right? I don't recommend using it at all. When you look at what your body does with it, it's I don't see how anybody in the medical field could convince us that this is healthy. Your body tell you, what the hell are you doing? This is ethanol. This stuff in gasoline. It's in detergent. But we live in an interesting world, right? And weed been legal for all these years. They just now legalizing it. And depending where you at, the cops don't care. They'll still book you even though weed legal. How is weed illegal? Weed ain't never killed nobody. Maybe, but compared to alcohol, alcohol got bodies dropping like flies. But it's so profitable on every end of it. From the sale of it to the DUI of it, all that. Done. But like I said, the last 353 days, what I have not been doing, okay? I'm glad that I did this, because now I have a visual like, hold on, bro. Come on, man. You almost got fired over here. You almost did some stupid stuff over here. You got into a fight over here. Oh man, when you was in the green, you was at Mayor Johnson and arguable. You know, oh, when you was in the green over here, you start going to above and beyond. Like, oh, in the red though, ooh. Homie called me the other day, tell me, hey, man, I'm gonna get a life insurance policy. I mean, that's smart to do, bro. But what you trying to say? You know exactly what I'm trying to say. No offense taken. No. Come on this journey with me, man. Follow me. Annie Grace got the sauce. I'm getting it straight from her. Are there other books and things like that out there? Yes. But that's other things I want to do too. I want to study marketing. I want to study entrepreneurship. I want to study investing. So I'm not trying to learn from a million coaches on alcohol. I got Annie Grace, and it's a couple others I trick off with on just her books. But Annie Grace got YouTube videos, tons of them. She has books of them, 2 books, and she have the Path program. She got hella programs, but the Path is like her flagship program. That's a year long that I'm currently in. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I've showed you this before, but I go on a bender and I forget everything. I'm about to work the Path the way it's supposed to be worked. And it's not, an hour a day. It's 10, 15, 20 minutes a day. Right? Today the lesson was 10 minutes, and she was like, I have a longer segment if you have the time. If you really hungry for this. But I understand people on the go, here go the 10-minute short version. It's right there. You see that? What they say? Path, February. Right? Because I'm in the February class. I graduate in January. A year long. I'm good, y'all. I'll be 34 in 12 days. It's almost 12 o'clock. 12 days. I gotta stop with that OCD stuff. I'm good. Hey, I love y'all. I know this was another long one, but it's necessary. So for my 24 hours, y'all, let me close out on a good note. I went and got me a Evian low water. You know, I usually drink Ice Mountain because it's cheap and it's good spring water, but I thought I'd be a little fancy, huh? And you know, I gotta lay off the sugar, right? That's one thing I do when I'm not drinking. I'll turn to sugar. So don't put too many layers on. Do the sugar over the alcohol, one thing at a time, man. And I got me some gumballs. So yeah, but I appreciate y'all, and like I always say, I love y'all. I love you, even though I don't know you. Romeo Jones loves mankind. All right, we're gonna get this thing together, and If you know somebody this video would resonate with, share it with them. If you like it, like it. And if you want to know when I'm dropping stuff, subscribe, baby. Y'all know how it go. Much love. Later.